welcome back. We're back on the pond again today. I think I've got the shape more or less sorted. A little bit of tweaking on the far side, just need to do. Make that up with sand and a little bit of mud that's got to come out elsewhere. And yeah, so we're gonna try and get the base all finished now, get the liner in, and I've bought some more hose because my hose doesn't reach down to the pond. So I'm just going to get some mud in. So that's the liner in. I've just put a few rocks around the outside to stop it disappearing. I'm going to fill it up and just start pulling the liner tighter in places once there's a bit of water in the bottom. And then as it's sort of full, I'll then start putting the rocks around the outside to tidy it up and make a nice shape. Yeah, it's getting there. And then once it's full, I can then trim the excess liner. I did sort of underestimate the length of it, but I got a 5x5 liner, and by turning it diagonally, it then managed the length. So yeah, let's go and get the hose on. So the hose is still running, and I've been arranging the rocks with a mad dog around me. So we now have a pond, and you can see I've got the gap where the track's going to come through over there, and I've sort of where the dog is now is where it's going to land on this side. So the next thing will be to get the bridge made and get the supports that it's going to sit on sorted. And there it is, pretty much finished for now. So those two slabs are where the bridge is going to go. Obviously the rocks will need adjusting before and after the bridge. They're just there to tidy up the edges for now. I might rearrange some of the rocks, make them look a bit better, and over here is where we'll eventually have a water feature with a rock pool coming down. Remember, there is power over here to feed the water feature, but I think for me that looks pretty good now. So of course, having put those two pads in to land the track on, I've tried to clear some of the sand, sort of wash it away from where it was redundant over on the lawn. In hindsight, I should have put a sheet down to land all that on, but never mind, what's done is done. I decided, just to get a better look of what's going to go on, is to put a bit of track there. So that is roughly the path that it's going to take. Let's get back and show you. Just as a side note, it's the 28th of October, and I've just got into the car that's now my wife's to load my engine ready for tomorrow, and I'm a bit concerned about this funny noise that's developed. It's now my wife's to load my engine ready for tomorrow, and I'm a bit concerned about this funny noise that's developed. I don't know if you can hear it. It's October! Oh! So a year or two ago, it all sort of blends into one. At the club we had a bit of vandalism to the roof, which caused a leak, and we ended up needing to put a new roof on. It was a bit unexpected and we hadn't funded for it, so we put out a crowdfunding which did produce enough money to replace the roof. But one group did make a sizable donation, and as such we've put together a day for them to come and have a play and get to know what it is we do. So we're down at the club today, and yeah, this is an extra day where we're just giving some guys a taster into the life of model engineering. Yeah, if you need to move the engine, just